One car travels towards an intersection with wipers that streak and clog, while another travels towards the same intersection with wiper blades that don't let them see clearly. But between them, the Michelin Man with Michelin Stealth Wiper Blades, a revolution in wiper blade technology, combining SmartFlex construction for superior windshield contact with proven hybrid blade design for clog-free performance in rain, ice, and snow, helping you steer clear from the road ahead. Michelin Stealth Wiper Blades, a better way forward. Available at the following retailer.
Now had 16 punts downed inside the 10. That leads the country. The wind and not winning the battle against the wind, and there will be a holder brought over to help out the kickoff. Impressive start for Michigan, bogging down though in the red zone and having to settle for the field goal on their opening drive.
Yeah, it becomes a chess game. You got to credit Michigan. They've solved. They've looked better today in that first drive. They looked weak, and then you got to credit Mike Hankwitz, the defensive staff. They made some adjustments. They went to that 9-man front. It's going to be interesting to see how that develops and what Michigan's going to do their next offensive series.
Ramon Taylor on as the holder now to help with the kickoff. Back deep, Matthew Harris, Terrell Williams, and it's Harris from the 7. Harris across the 25. And Northwestern's offense starting just shy of the 28-yard line. And Kane Coulter feeling a little bit better, Coach, after having the bye week. He's had a banged-up season, but he's back out there.
Well, no surprise to us. Both Pat Fitzgerald and Mick McCall, the offensive coordinator, say, we got to get it in his hands in a lot of different ways.
Coulter is so dynamic and can hurt you in so many different ways. Numbers through 8 games this season for Kane Coulter. From the 28 on first down. They try on the ground with Trayvon Green coming off of that huge game against Nebraska 2 weeks ago. And Trayvon Green leads the offensive starters as they scroll at the top of your screen. On second down, Coulter. Some room to run for Coulter, because he found a little crease and he's a yard shy of the first down.
Yeah, a little crease, and that's what makes that guy so dangerous. That was a no play, and he turned it into a pretty good play.
Jake Ryan on the stop of Kane Coulter, the senior from Denver. 3rd and 1 now for Northwestern. Down for Trayvon Green, and Green all the way to the 41-yard line. Good work by that offensive line up front, Coach, opening the hole for Trayvon Green. As we take a look at the Auto Owners Insurance starting defense, Frank Clark and Jabril Black anchoring that Michigan defensive line.
Talking to Mick McCall, it's interesting. He says, primarily we're an inside zone team. We've got to get that play going first.
Coulter to the air for the first time. The catch is made at the 46-yard line by Tony Jones. They're happy to see him back out there. He's been battling a little bit of a quad injury as Ramon Taylor had to cover him up after a 5-yard pickup on first down.
This up-tempo offense of Northwestern is all dependent, can they get first down in the series so their defense doesn't have to go back on the field too fast.
Second down and 5 for Coulter. With the toss close to a first down, just shy at midfield. The catch made by Rashad Lawrence.
See, this is what makes it so tough. Coulter is such a dynamic runner, but he throws the ball pretty effectively. So they put 3 receivers out there, and Michigan, because they're worried about Coulter running the ball, they can only put 3 defenders. That's one-on-one. It's pitch and catch. Simple game. It really is.
To the left, but he found room to the right as we check in downstairs with Jay Lehman.
Coach Space, I see Northwestern's offensive line really utilizing the cut block and the quick games for passing to get those hands down. Michigan's got to get their hands on those linemen and stay on their feet.
Well, one of the things that happened to them when they played Minnesota's defensive line knocked the ball down a number of times during that game.
On the option, trumping, trying to get to the edge. And a pretty good play by Michigan. Blake Countess able to grab Trumpy as he turned the corner there at the 44-yard line.
Nick McCall the offensive coordinator, was emphasizing to us that when they studied the Nebraska-Michigan film, that Nebraska was able to get the ball on the perimeter, especially using the option game. No surprise they came to it that fast.
Simeon in at quarterback now. 3 receivers to the top of your screen, and now Trumpy motioning to the backfield. And Simeon with the toss to Coulter. And Coulter a yard short of the first down. How many times have we seen that combination move the football up and down the field the last couple of years?
Watch this pass. This isn't a good pass. This is a perfect pass. He gets out of his hands. You see how that ball was in front of Coulter so he can catch it, get his eyes, and get downfield? I'm going to tell you, simple game, hard to execute.
And another 3rd and 1 for Northwestern. 3rd and 1, I'm assuming, is a lot easier to call than 3rd and 8.
You got that right.
3rd down, a stumble by Coulter, and he's not going to get the first down. Joe Bolden on the stop, and Kane Coulter just lost his footing there.
Yeah, and he had a chance, but if you would have seen the dive back, he goes through. It looks like he could have gone for a home run. Sometimes it becomes a guessing game with the defense. They guessed right there.
Like he may have caught his foot on the foot of his back, Mike Trumpy, after the fake, and now 4th and 2. They're going to go. Simeon in at quarterback. On 4th down and 2, Coulter splits up to the top of your screen in the slot, and now a timeout is called before the snap.
Michigan, first team timeout.
Brady Hoke using a timeout on defense on this 4th and 2 play. Critical play early.
Oh, you got one of those insurance apps too? You know how this thing works?
No, sorry. Pen, please.
Wow, you can talk to your app? That's pretty cool.
Not an app, it's my agent.
In this moment,
No, I'm fine, thanks.
it's good to know you have a trusted, independent auto owner's insurance agent who's there when you need them.
Great. Man, I gotta get one of those.
Auto owner's insurance. The no problem people.
'Twas the dad who had to find 2 gifts mad quick. Phones for twin girls. Yeah, that would be sick. He needed a place with every carrier plan and phone for sale. 'Twas the mobile holy grail.
A plan with unlimited talk, text, and data.
Sprint offers 1 guarantee for life. Way to go, player. His girls were happy. 'Twas the world's greatest dad. If I wrote these lines myself, they wouldn't be this.
Great gifts like the HTC One at your Ultimate Holiday Showroom. Best Buy.
We're replaying the best games of the weekend in a fraction of the time. All the drama, snap to snap, delivered to you in only 1 hour. Big Ten football in 60, presented by Quicken Loans. Monday at 5 Eastern on BTN.
Big Ten men's soccer. Tomorrow on BTN and BTN to go.
Sailing to the islands, my dream for years now. So I called HAP and asked about how our Medicare would work out of state and overseas. We talked about the land that will cover us in emergency wherever we go. So we'll have better coverage when we're ready to set sail.
You know, I've been thinking a lot about Rome.
Oh.
Ask, learn, understand your Medicare with a little help from HAP.
Everyone wants to meet the new baby at the same time. And with our Chevy Equinox, no problem. All day long, we can stay connected with Chevrolet MyLink. Plus, with its great gas mileage, all its driving is easy on the wallet. And with tons of cargo space, Equinox is the other perfect addition to our family.
Lease a 2014 Equinox LS for $189 a month for 36 months. Put it in D and see why Chevy drives the Motor City. Visit ChevyDetroit.com.
What happens when college football's most storied rivalry isn't decided on the field? Tiebreaker, a BTN documentary that examines the memorable 1973 Ohio State-Michigan 10-10 tie and the controversy that followed that would change college football forever. Don't miss Tiebreaker, the game, the vote, the legacy. Premieres tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern.
You got Coulter in a quarterback in this situation, 4th down. You think they either come with the option or the slant, but it looks like Michigan, they're taking the slant away. They're playing inside coverage on those receivers.
4th down and 2, Coulter. with the big hit, and Glenn Mason with the prognostication.
Well, sometimes it's a lot easier up here than it is on the sideline, I can tell you that.
What a hit by Gordon.
Damn.
Oh, come on.
Northwestern, though, 3 for 3 now on third down. Coulter, the motion man, with Simeon at quarterback. And Simeon on the keep, and he slides down at the 29 of Michigan. Courtney Avery covers him up.
You know, I really liked the call there. Mick McCollum weeks ago when we were talking about the game, the offensive coordinator, he says, you know, Trevor Simeon, he really doesn't like to run the option, but he has to run the option in our offense. It can't be just when Coulter's in there.
Coulter out now, Simeon at quarterback, second down. Simeon with the toss and the completion to Christian Jones and a first down. Jake Ryan on the tackle. And now Jones with at least one catch in 15 straight games.
But what they got going right now, they're getting those first downs so they can go this up-tempo. And, you know, you look at Michigan, they can't even get set. And Northwestern's ready to play.
From the 23, first down. Hit as he throws and incomplete at the 19-yard line. Intended for Green. That pressure coming right up the gut from Brennan Byer.
Well, you'll see it right here. I mean, he drops back. He's got time to throw the ball. He's getting really hit late. That's going to happen in that offense. He had enough time. The offensive line did a good enough job there.
13 plays so far on this drive, 49 yards. And a 2nd and 10 at the Michigan 23. Simeon, and dropped at the 13 by Tony Jones. Oh, my goodness. That had a potential for 6 points.
Yeah, that's highly unusual in this offense. I've always been impressed when I watch it. Those receivers, they catch the football. Now, that wasn't a perfect throw, but he should have caught that football.
Now a very tough 3rd and 10 for Northwestern. Pressure. Able to buy some time and finally caught from behind as he gets to the sideline. Desmond Gordon tracks him down, and it's 4th down.
Well, you got to credit on 3rd down, or 2nd down, they came with the blitz. 3rd down, they faked the blitz. Good coverage on the back end. And you watch Clark, he's going to get upfield and he's going to rush. Oh, Frank, I mean, he's a handful right there. Could have had the sack, but you know, Trevor Simeon's probably a little bit more nifty than anybody gives him credit for.
So here's Jeff Budzine, who's made his last 8 field goal attempts. One of the best kickers in the conference. And the try for Budzine with the wind at his back is good. And we're tied at 3, 2:47 to play in the first quarter. Each offense moving the ball down the field, but the defense is stiffening when they get close. Field goals, the story so far.
This guy's a pro, Herbie. No doubt about it, Brent. A real gatekeeper. Here's Kevin in the Nissan Sentra. Lamb to the slaughter. Mom's baked cookies, but he'll be lucky to make it inside. And here's the play. Ooh, Dad did not see this coming. Now, if Kevin can just seize the opportunity. He's seen it. It's all over. Nothing but daylight. Yes, I love a cookie.
Make a powerful first impression. The Nissan Sentra. Now get a $159 per month lease on a 2013 Nissan Sentra.
We move toward the sounds of chaos. Forged in the crucible of trading, we are the first to move toward the sounds of tyranny, injustice, and despair. They are the few, the proud, the Marines.
Let's see if we can get one past the defense.
Go! Here it comes! Play the numbers! Boom! Get it! Spin! Oh, nice hands!
Oh, good job, man! Okay, half done. Now this is my favorite play. I'm wide open. Won't fumble. Don't want to bumble any of these.
Share what you love with who you love. Kellogg's Frosted Flakes.
Is up. And it's good.
Good. They're great.
was earned orbiting the moon in 1971?
Afghanistan in 2009.
On the USS Saratoga in 1982.
Once it's earned, USAA auto insurance is often handed down from generation to generation because it offers a superior level of protection and because USAA's commitment to serve current and former military members and their families is without equal. Begin your legacy. Get an auto insurance quote. USAA. We know what it means to serve.
Michigan 3, Northwestern 3, but Coach, you're going to shine a spotlight on somebody that didn't get a lot of attention sometimes.
Yeah, unless they mess up. Here's Brandon Williams just watching the holder right there. Now, you know, it's a little wet out there, and then the ball's going to be snapped, and it's not a bad snap, but it's not a great snap, but he got it down so Bud Zine could make the hit. Now, look at it right there. It's a little low to the inside. He gets it down. He gets the laces away. He gets his hand off. Good kick.
Laces out being key to that entire process, obviously.
I would think. I've never been a kicker, but you think they all do it.
Brandon Williams hitting it down for Budzine, who's ready to kick things off for Northwestern. Northfleet 3 yards deep, and Northfleet will bring it out. Northfleet to the crease. And Northfleet down at the 26-yard line, 2:41 remaining in this first half. And the standings coming into play today in the Big Ten Conference. Michigan State and Nebraska locked up in Lincoln right now with that Legends Division lead in the balance. We see Michigan Northwestern at the bottom of the Legends Division. And a lot of people at the beginning of the year, Coach, pegged this game as maybe a game that would determine the Legends Division.
That's why you play the game. You know, those preseason predictions, sometimes they play out, sometimes they don't.
First down from the 26. Gardner almost picked off, but Funchess able to grab it. That was a dangerous pass because that was nearly going the other way, and then it turns into a good gain. Nick Van Hoos just inches away.
Well, they came with the blitz again, and you expect them to get rid of the football, and Nick Van Hoos smelled it out. He just didn't make the play. If he could have made that catch, obviously, he's probably a pick six. Man, Northwestern's been phenomenal this year, intercepting the ball. 18 interceptions on the year.
Tied for most coming into the weekend in the FBS. Receivers at the top of the screen on first down. Green the carry, and Derek Green to the 42-yard line. We've not seen Fitz Toussaint, the leading rusher as of yet. It's been Derek Green and Davion Smith who've been the running backs so far today for Michigan.
Yeah, as everybody remembers, Fitz Toussaint was injured last year, had a severe injury. He came back this year, really an inspiration. But Pat Fitzgerald mentioned to us, he says, when you look on film, you look at Fitz Toussaint this year to last year, it's not the same guy.
Green again, the lone setback. Jake Butt, the tight end, the motion man. Play action. They set up the screen for Gallen. Gallen, another first down for Michigan. Colin Ellis catches it from behind.
Well, Jeremy Gallen, you look at that guy right there, he's not very big. He's 5'8", 184 pounds, but you know, Brady Hoke told us, pound for pound, he's the toughest football player in their program.
He's now posted multiple receptions in 16 straight games. Closing in on 1,000 yards this year. Draw play, Green, and Green delivering some punishment down to the 45 of Northwestern. Trevion Henry on the tackle.
Well, Derek Green, one of those very heralded recruits from a year ago out of Richmond, Virginia. Big running back, 5'11", 240 pounds. And, you know, earlier in the year when they had one of Michigan's game, and before the game, just looking around, all of a sudden I'm thinking, who is that guy? Wouldn't want to tackle him.
Just a true freshman. Ranked as the top running back in the nation in his high school senior season. Smith in now at running back. He gets the carry. Davion Smith fighting forward to get a yard to the 44-yard line, but a 3rd and 2 now for Michigan. I mentioned earlier, third downs, Coach, have been plaguing the Wolverines in these last 2 losses.
Yeah, but the difference is you're talking about 3rd and 2. The last 2 games, because they couldn't get the running game going at all, they were they're 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9. They think they can manage this situation.
Brady Hope with a smile and a round of applause. He likes what he's seen from his offense through one quarter, moving up and down the field, but through one quarter, here in Evanston, Pat Fitzgerald's squad even at 3 apiece. Michigan and Northwestern locked up in a good one early here in Evanston on BTN.
I'm Beth. And I'm Michelle, and we own the Paper Cottage. It's a stationery and gift store. That's cute, what's that? Anything we purchase for the Paper Cottage goes on our ink card.
So you can manage your business expenses and access them online instantly with the game-changing app from Ink.
We didn't get into business to spend time managing receipts. That's why we have Ink.
We like being in business because we like being creative. We like interacting with people.
So you have time to focus on the things you love. Ink from Chase. So you can.
Meet the lumberjack whose flannel was out of whack. Freedom to move is what he lacked, even when woodland creatures attack. Until he put Duluth free-swinging flannel on his back, with armpit gussets to whack and hack. Now he's known as a lumberjack. Duluth Trading free-swinging flannel. Swinging made easy. Flannel made burly. Get it. Only at DuluthTrading.com.
Farmers presents 15 seconds of smart. So you want to drive more safely. Stop eating. Take deep breaths. Avoid bad weather. Get 8 hours. Turn it down. And, of course, talk to farmers.
Hi.
Hi.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum. DiGiorno or delivery? DiGiorno or delivery? Taste for yourself why the shortest distance between you and a delicious fresh baked pizza is your oven. Thankfully, it's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
Big Ten athletes have been competing since 1896. But this year, there's something new in the air. Call it a movement. Call it a trend. We simply call it hockey. Welcome to Big Ten hockey. Now that's something to smile about.
At GMC, incredible thinking is everywhere. It's in the state-of-the-art dealerships. It's in a customer experience that's ranked highest by J.D. Power, and it's in one seriously improved employee discount program.
GM employees with an expiring GM lease. Use this new discount and lease this 2014 GMC Terrain SLE for $199 per month. Plus, get 1 year of Sirius XM, including every NFL game. Monday night on BTN and BTN to go.
Start of the second quarter with Michigan and Northwestern knotted up at 3 apiece alongside Glenn Mason with Jay Lehman on the field like Kevin Kilder. 3rd down and 2 for Michigan. After one quarter, you feel like they got a little confidence?
Well, we're going to find out about the confidence of the running game. They've been running the ball well today. Previous 2 weeks, no. If they run it here, they got confidence in that running game.
Davion Smith is the running back on 3rd down and 2. Play action, Gardner going to run it, and Gardner's going to lose yardage back to the 46-yard line. A negative play on the ground for Michigan.
Well, I think that spoke volumes there. Now, it was a 3rd and a long 2, but you know, typically you'd say, hey, run the football. If I get it down to an inch or so, maybe I'll go for it on 4th. And you see more teams doing it. They just don't have the confidence they're going to get it done there. Great defense by the Wildcats.
Confidence boost for Northwestern. Matt Weil on to punt. Tony Jones back deep for Northwestern. Weil trying to hang it up. Jones with the fair catch. Saw a wind play with that a little bit, pushing Jones back near the 10-yard line. 34-yard punt, no return for the Northwestern junior. And the Wildcats trying to break a losing streak. It's one of the longest losing streaks for any team since 1980 after a 4-0 start.
You don't like to see your team name on that type of chart, but they've been close. I mean, that's what's the frustrating thing, and they didn't hesitate. They really did. When you talk to their coaches, yeah, we're frustrated. We think we're better than this.
From the 12-yard line, first down and 10 to give to Green, and Green to the 15 picks up 3 as we check in for the first time today with Dave Revson in our BTN studios in Chicago.
Hey, Kevin, want to keep you up to date on the game going on in Lincoln. Michigan State out to the 10-0 lead, but Nebraska responds. Tommy Armstrong to a wide-open Sam Birch. 10-7 Spartans.
We've talked about whether or not that could be for the Legends division in Lincoln today, as a great play is made by Thomas Gordon in the backfield to drop Trayvon Green back at the 10-yard line.
Well, they played that perfectly. You know, the thing about the option play, if the safety's going to play downhill right away, on which you see Gordon, you can't account for him. Now, the thing you got to worry about if you're Michigan is all of a sudden they see it.
Get the fuck out of here.
Option pitch, and then a pass going deep.
Should have been picked up. Should have been picked up. Get the fuck out of here.
The third down and 12. Trying to get away, he's not going to. Down at the 15-yard line, and not a lot of running room. Ojemudia there to close out the play, and the punt team will come on.
Well, Michigan had a hard time getting lined up there. They had nobody really to the right side of the Northwestern offensive line for a long time, and they finally got it worked out and made the play.
Should be a good chance for field position here. Williams the punt. Punting into that wind. And Michigan is going to have excellent field position. Gallen with the fair catch near the 46-yard line. Michigan in Northwestern territory when we return.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
When you came into this world, you tumbled in head first. All arms and legs, looking everywhere, moving everywhere. You were where your eyes and ears took you. And little by little, you became you. You found tools to satisfy your curiosity because you wanted to see more and do more. And there was something to be found in everything. And little by little it changed. People told you things, where to go, what to do, what not to do. Little by little the world started to feel smaller. Only, it isn't. You're still here, and you're still you. The horizons haven't gone anywhere, and the tools you need are right here. So you can throw yourself at the world head first. Again, introducing the all-new Jeep Cherokee.
Fuck that, man. That was.
Will you marry me?
Tight coverage. I can't.
Yes. Attention? Here, you went to Jared.
You went to Jared.
Who wants a little champagne?
Jared, the Galleria of Jewelry, has 5 times the selection of ordinary jewelry stores with thousands of loose diamonds and hundreds of settings to create your own one-of-a-kind ring. Oh!
Please return your fiancée to her original upright position.
That's why he went to Jared.
Same make, same model, same year. Different owners. Right now at Firestone Complete Auto Care, get $25 instant in-store savings with any maintenance or repair purchase of $100 or more. Whatever you drive a Firestone.
Jack Link's Beef Jerky presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Here you go.
Hey, big guy. You want to play with us? I'm going to put this ball right here, and you're going to get a big old kick. Come on. Jack Link's jerky. Feeds your wild side.
College football on BTN is brought to you in part by Jack Link's Beef Jerky. The search for Sasquatch is on at Big Ten stadiums throughout the 2013 college football season. Log on to jacklinks.com to see actual footage of Sasquatch roaming around your favorite Big Ten campus.
Hey, I got him. There it is.
You found him.
Do I win?
I don't think it's a contest. First down at the 48-yard line. Michigan with good field position to start after the punt into the wind. Gardner. Pressure comes late. Almost intercepted. Oh, my goodness. Right through the hands of Damian Proby. Nearly had the turnover.
Oh, man. He had all the time in the world to throw it. He double clutched it. He threw it right to Proby. He's thinking, how the heck did I drop that? You know what I used to tell my guys? That's why you play linebacker, not tight end. They want him to catch it. It wouldn't be funny to not.
18 interceptions this year. The most in the Big Ten. Tied for the most in the country. Second and 10 at the 48-yard line. Gardner trying to get to the edge. And Gardner's not going to get there. Northwestern swarming to the football. Nick Van Hoos the first one there.
Well, you know, the old adage, if you're a defense and you can force teams to keep running the ball east and west and they can't turn the corner. And this is exactly what happens right here. I mean, Gardner's a good athlete. He's got ability, but as long as his shoulders are parallel to that line of scrimmage, he's not going anyplace.
Third down and 9.
This is the down and distance has really been the downfall because now they're worried that the defense can just haul off and go after Gardner.
Here they come. Pressure up the middle. Gardner in some trouble. Gardner throws. It's deflected and incomplete. Tyler Scott got the hand on it to tip it. As Gardner got rid of it, the pressure was there from Drew Smith, and it's fourth down.
Well, if you're Mike Hankwitz, why wouldn't you do this? All the problems that Michigan's had, why wouldn't you dial up a blitz? And you can see they went right through it. There could have been a holding call against Michigan right in the center of that. Good play, and Gardner was lucky he didn't throw it into the arms of a Wildcat defender.
Pretty good stand by that Northwestern defense. After Michigan took over at the 48, they got 1 yard on 3 plays. Now the punt to Jones. Jones will watch it sail through the end zone for the touchback. 11:16 remaining in the first half, still tied at 3.
He's gonna try to drive the field. Touchdowns.
That's mine.
That's mine. That's mine. That's mine. Kyle. Revenge is best served with 272 horses.
Now, get the best offers of the season. Current lessees with an expiring lease get this 2014 ATS for around $299 a month.
It was the Snowden family that had run out of fun until Dad trekked through the snow for the new Xbox One. Gaming, movies, music, live TV, all on one device. Hey, can I get in on that? It looks nice.
Great gifts like the Xbox One at your ultimate holiday showroom. Best Buy.
Marie Callender's knows that your favorite Dutch apple pie starts with a golden, flaky crust, wedges of fresh Fuji apples, and a brown sugar streusel on top. So she made her Dutch apple pie just like that. Marie Callender's. It's time to savor.
This is the lowest day in my athletic career.
I was almost dropped. Could not believe it. It was like a death. It was an unexpected death.
We got screwed.
The State Farm Postgame Show, immediately after the game, only on BTN.
Welcome to Sterling's Bistro, specializing in friendly service, magnificent cocktails, and amazing flavors. Recognized by the Detroit Free Press as one of the area's best new restaurants, winner of the People's Choice Award for the second year, and Open Table's Best American Bistro. An impressive selection of martinis and fine wines are available, while you kick back in our casual, comfortable surroundings. Half empty, half full, who cares? Half off cocktails until 6:30 in the bar area. Sterling's Bistro at Lakeside Mall in Sterling Heights. Fresh, casual, comfortable.
It's the Lincoln Wishlist Sales Event going on now at Crest Lincoln.
At Crest, we have the selection to make your wish come true. And with our amazing pricing, you're sure to find the perfect vehicle.
Lease the 2014 Lincoln MKZ for $286 per month, or get luxury and exceptional fuel economy with the 2014 Lincoln MKZ Hybrid, also $286 per month.
Come into Crest Lincoln today and join us for the Lincoln Wishlist Sales Event.
We're on Van Dyke in Sterling Heights. Visit crestlink.com.
Well, immediately following our game today, tiebreaker debuts. The story, the documentary of the 1973 Ohio State-Michigan matchup tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern on BTN. And Emmanuel C. a lot in that is joining us here in the booth. Former Michigan quarterback Dennis Franklin, kind enough to spend some time with us this afternoon. I loved the tiebreaker documentary. I thought it was fantastic. You were tremendous in it, but it was obvious watching it that the pain of that 1973 game is still very real. Have you enjoyed it over the last couple of weeks, continually being reminded of that 1973 game?
It's been a lot of fun. Just, reiterating into the past, looking back on some of the memories. It really was nice visiting with some of the guys from Ohio State as well as some of my teammates and having a chance to sit down and break some bread with them.
Dennis, 40 years. And
did you have to say 40?
40. Hey, I'm talking to me, too, But, the thing about it, which is spectacular, for young people, they've got to watch this because it's a history lesson. For the older people, it's a trip down memory lane. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it really was. The time goes by so fast, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sure does. And the amazing thing for me, though, you guys were 32-1 and never went to a bowl game. And you think about how things have changed. Nowadays, in 3 years, if a team wins 18 games in 3 years, they may go to 3 bowl games.
That's correct. And so if you win 6 games now, I guess you get bowl eligible. So
and
things have changed.
A different day in 1973 for sure. When you look back to that game, and of course we'll do that tonight with Tiebreaker, which premieres at 7 o'clock Eastern on BTN. The minute the banner got torn down, it seemed to set the tone for that entire day.
And you know what? We didn't really know that John Hicks had torn down the banner until later.
Now, John denies it in the documentary.
Yes, he does.
He blames me. I got to ask you this, though. How come every time I see Archie Griffin look at you, he says, only the good ones?
I know. Let's not talk about that.
Well, fourth down coming up for Northwestern as we look at some of the little glimpse of the footage you'll see tonight on Tiebreaker. And there was, of course, a lot of discussion about whether or not you could play. And that was one of the reasons why Michigan did not get the nod to the Rose Bowl that year. But you were out in your yard in December throwing passes. You were sure you would have been in that game if they'd have allowed you to go.
Truthfully told, no question, I would have played the game. I was throwing snowballs. I wanted to throw footballs, but I felt good enough to play. There's no question about it.
Another tough punt into the wind fielded by Dillio at the 46-yard line. Another good field position start for the Michigan offense. Dennis Franklin joining us here. Tiebreaker premieres tonight, 7 o'clock Eastern on BTN. Sitting around with your teammates and some of the folks you played against in the dinner that features tonight in Tiebreaker as well. What was some of the stuff that was said off camera? Some of the stuff that we didn't get to see in the documentary? Just the conversations that you guys had.
Well, Cornelius and I, had a very special relationship because we happened to be two of the first black quarterbacks in the Big Ten. And that was a very special accomplishment between he and I. So we got to share some things about, the black quarterback situations in the NFL and some of the other guys who have accomplished great things being black quarterbacks and where that's come in progression with where things have changed. So we talked a lot about that. So.
Dennis, I watched that game. I couldn't help. I think the best word to describe it was empathy for the Michigan players not going to a bowl game, and a guy like Mike Lantry. You really felt for him.
Particularly being a Vietnam veteran. Here's a guy who, put his life on the line for our country, and he having to spend most of his adult career having to, go through the pain of people always bringing up to him that he was a guy who missed a couple of field goals. Well, Mike was a dedicated war veteran who, put his all out there on the line, and we love Mike. And Mike was a dedicated ball player, and we we feel for him just as much as anybody.
As you watch Tiebreaker tonight, you'll feel that same sort of pain because the pain still feels very raw to him in that documentary. There's no question. Dennis Franklin, former Michigan quarterback. We cannot wait for everybody to get the chance to see it tonight in Tiebreaker. It's a fantastic documentary, and we sure appreciate you stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
I got to ask you one question, though. Did you watch Ohio State play Southern Cal in the Rose Bowl that year?
I'm not going to tell you.
Dennis, thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, it's a terrific story tonight that you'll get the chance to see. It's 7 Eastern on BTN. Coach Mason and I have had the chance to see it already, and it is, I'm not just saying that because we're here on BTN, it really is a great show. 3rd down and 3 for Michigan. Gardner almost intercepted again, and that would have been a touchdown going the other way if that is picked off. There was nothing, and I mean nothing, in front of Chichi Araguza.
And I'm surprised that he dropped it. You talk about a guy that has a nose for the ball. He's got 4 interceptions on the year. Easy pick 6. Look at that right there. A little bobble in the snap, and he throws it out there. And Gardner just doesn't see Araguza breaking inside out on the ball.
So now Matt Weil is going to come on to try a long 51-yard field goal. Weil's kick has the distance, but it is wide to the right and no good. And Northwestern's defense comes up with another big hole.
Just as we get done talking about Mike Lantry in that tiebreaker game, missing those field goals, Michigan man misses the field goal.
Matt Weil, the punter, on to try the long one, couldn't connect. Devin Gardner getting some instruction as his team comes up empty. Still a 3-3 game.
Even a high-efficiency dishwasher can't remove spots from your glasses if you have hard water, but a Culligan high-efficiency water softener can. It saves you up to 46% on operating costs. For 100% beautiful glasses, just say, "Hey, Culligan man."
I'm a cheap bungee cord. This guy bought me at the gas station. Perfect for holding down the lid on a box of sweaters. Get 800 pounds of tailgating gear.
Nah.
And if you have cut rate insurance, the biggest hit of the day could be in your wallet. So get an Allstate agent and be better protected from mayhem, like me.
Mayhem is everywhere. Are you in good hands? On Al Jazeera America, change the way you look at news. Tune into live news in prime time.
I'm John Siegenthaler, and here's a look at the headlines. Information changes by the hour here.
Our team of award-winning journalists brings you up-to-the-minute coverage of today's events. Following live news, America Tonight goes deeper with groundbreaking investigative coverage of the nation's top stories.
A fresh take on the stories that connect to you.
Live news in prime time, followed by America Tonight on Al Jazeera America. There's more to it.
Neil Lane designs for Hollywood's biggest stars.
Let's have a look. Who's it for? It's for Becky. She must be important. Oh, she is.
Now he designs for the star in your life.
Becky, will you marry me?
Neil Lane Bridal. Uniquely beautiful, handcrafted rings from Hollywood's master and designer at K Jewelers, the #1 jewelry store in America.
Every woman should feel like a star.
Every kiss begins with K. Too many water bottles.